With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let him know, let him know.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Is that better, I mean?
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Steps away to his left. Man open, Rice. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Being chased out left. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
And they don't just like it, they love it. Because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Go look inside.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Cunningham to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
If you were that close to the house and Pennywise was sitting there, you'd already know. You'd already know. You'd seen the little balloons floating
So
around.
on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So if we saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet, probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You know, Jim Brown really was not playing bad for me either. I like Bo better.
And an alley to run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the hole, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That offensive lineman did what he does. They roll over to the next season.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From midfield now, here's Jackson out to his left. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Calvin Johnson, 50 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Cunningham, and that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now Cunningham, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I remember you told me about it. I gotta go sit in my fucking chair. I'm too far from the damn TV.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Record.
Jackson from the shotgun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
No. Off. Tight dog.
On second down, here's Barkley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
You'll remember that. Everything else you did must have been gravy.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Gonzalez got on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Rob Gronkowski, 62 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Calvin Johnson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
should not be a problem for him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
I think it's because I'm pressing him.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Gronkowski's going to go. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Rob Gronkowski, 87 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now a play fake here on first down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL.
Whoa,
trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 37. A potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Hey, watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Hurry, hurry.
After the interception, here's Jackson dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We got it. We got
he took a hot dude.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Cunningham going to air it out into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Bang, 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 bang.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Here's Jackson.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson buying time to his left. And this is caught at the 20.
Oh, bullshit.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darren Waller, 57 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Lucky animations, because shit, I had 2 on that Gronk catch. One big touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I get an awful lot to
This is taken at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Cunningham. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him a first down. 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
Why are they suggesting that shit?
Prater on to add the extra point. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I didn't want to go for 2.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 4.
There's 2 minutes left in the third quarter still. All I got to do is get the ball back one time. Right off the top.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
At least the way this game is going.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
At the 18-yard line.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer.
Stop getting stuck on people.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Herman Moore there. Champ Bailey, sorry, 24. That's a hell of a blocking for your man, you know.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Remember the other night? They wouldn't pick off nothing. They wouldn't even put their hands.
From the gun, Cunningham. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply. All right, used to say, okay, there's a tight end going out. We're either going to put a big linebacker on him or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that position and the sheer number of catches that they make as well as their dexterity, sometimes you have to put a cornerback on him because he might be the primary guy going out for a pass. It changes what they do defensively, and it's usually not good for the defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
Oh, no way. Dude was pissed, huh? There's still a whole quarter to play. Dude was pissed. That's all that was. He didn't like that celebration. I wouldn't go away. I was frustrating him, obviously. Well, he was up on me 2 scores at one time, wasn't it? 14-3. 21-3? No. 21-10. Lost my train of thought for a second. Brain fart. Yeah, 14-3, and then I scored that touchdown with Gronk. And I got a lucky animation on that one. The way he just kind of caught the ball and brushed dude off. It's because Brittany's sitting out there. Oh, Chingal.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Right.
And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Jets again, too.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On set. Check right 54. Right 54. Let's get the ball.
On first down, it's Cunningham. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Mike 54. I'm coming for you, son.
They run on first down with Jackson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I gotcha. You know, and it's good that you guys can separate and go out alone and do your own thing, too.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On second down, this is Jackson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
54, right there. 54. Hey, pick your game up.
On third down, here's Bo. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Get off me.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to go back to more there, but it's going to be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Spin was ugly.
This will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's third and short. On third down, this is Jackson hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Jets have recovered.
You know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
That's shitty.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type players, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. That is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Raiders. Jerry Rice there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
I ain't very good at squats.
And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
For Rice, yeah, it sure was.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run here with Bo, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Just a 1-yard gain on the play.
Oh, come on, bro. Really? I'll take it, man. I need the W's. That's 2 dudes in a row. And I don't even know what he was quitting for. He got a yard. He was moving the ball. Yeah, faster it goes. Give me my 10,000 coins. Ooh, 25. Did I get lucky today or what? lot better than 10. I think I can go buy one more pack from the store and get like 2,000 coins. Because, you know, you buy 5 packs a week. Shop. That dude was good at one time. Let's try one more. I should stop right here. If it don't find me a game by that 15 seconds, I'm gonna stop right here. Madden says, no, you must continue on, sir. Your quest is not completed. Madden makes me mad, but I've seen some people, it just sends them into a
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
That's what I do.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I'm going to come back to you.
On third down, Cunningham. And this is caught. Herman Moore. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. The throw over the middle taken in, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with the big man, Bo Jackson, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. Twisting away. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On first down, Peyton. He's got a first down and more past the 30.
Dang, is he really going to outrun Ronnie Lott?
And all the way in for the touchdown. Walter Payton, 82 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
You know, if he hadn't broke his hip.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
I'm coming for you, Ma!
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is caught by Jackson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Cunningham looking to throw. It's complete to Sharp. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 7-7, our score after one.
Oh, I think I got that too. Is it good? I might want to try it. I like some of the Resident Evil games. Resident Evil, the first one I played. I never played part 2 yet, to be honest, so I can't judge it. But I liked 3, Nemesis.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Quick hitter here is complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Steps away to his left. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way. Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, Peyton. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They come up short here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
I'm here all day. I'm here. Set up.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay? You did great. Not a bad job. Hey, writing down your ad-libs. If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen to Payton. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him. Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make him make someone miss in the open field. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw again. That's complete to his running back, Payton. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. On 1st down, Payton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss there to make the grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Fighting him off. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive. It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself... Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And this will be a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there. You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But
from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis's name comes up pretty fast, doesn't it? Tackles like that, just the tip of the iceberg when you start to talk about his talents.
He was their 2nd pick after the move to Baltimore. What was that, 96?
Yeah, 1996. Jonathan Ogden was the first.
And Ray Lewis also 2-time Super Bowl champion and the MVP of Super Bowl 35. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. The final shot before break. Cunningham. Man open, Rice. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Throwing is Jackson. This one taken in by Hester. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I got you, punk.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and very short. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. It's what we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Now Cunningham. It's caught by Jackson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Tight down. There you go. Kill.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll try the left side. Peyton. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt, and he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those.
Oh, well, he's tired of having to work too hard, I guess. All right, that's 7 wins. That gives me 3 more to get tomorrow. I'm going to play something else now, Red. Thanks for watching me play and hanging out with me. You know what? Actually, tonight, after the baby goes to bed tonight, it'll probably be like 1 or 2 in the morning before he goes back to bed because he's still asleep right now on his nap. But I might go back. I might jump on a late night. Not saying I will. I might. Or I might just wait till tomorrow. Anyways, later.